Back at it again, Legend Speed Motorsports. Another day, another job. So we're going to be doing the rear end installation finally completed. We welded the plates last episode. Link in the video at the bottom. Go check it out.
Yep.
And we got the rear end out. We're going to do a quick service on it. We got the ECS magnet drain plug. So compared to the original one, doesn't have a magnet. Obviously you see them stick together.
And let them know why you would want this one.
It's good because regardless, the rear end gets, you know, it wears. So this collects everything. So if you do a proper service regularly on your M3 rear end, you'll always be able to get that out and it won't continue to contaminate the rest of the fluid.
So you won't have any metal shards in there.
Nothing.
Going inside those gears and fucking anything up.
And another factory OEM drain plug is a must because these have O-rings on the end and they have to seal. If you don't, if you try to reuse it, it'll start to leak. All right, the next thing we're going to do is take care of the trailing arm bushings. These ones we're going to show you how to burn them out real quick, not overheat the metal. And obviously you can see Jay painted most of it and restored half of it. We're going to finish burning this out. That's why it's not painted. We'll burn it out, we'll replace it, we'll paint
clean it up,
and
nice.
We'll put new backing plates on and paint those, and we're good to go after that.
Yeah, and these are also going to get worked on today as long with this and this subframe right here. So today is going to be an interesting video. We're moving right along. The E46 has seen better days, but it's going to be completed soon. We just got this thing on its side, leaking out. It's draining. It has a weird smell, Pacheco.
Yeah, it smells a little stinky, but we're going to replace it with new BMW fluid. What do we got? Motul? We got Motul, a better one. Better, yeah. You know, factory's always great, but we got Motul for a little bit more hard driving.
Yeah. The ECS. Proud sponsor. One day.
We've got the E46 rear end ready to go. We put the ECS magnetized drain plug so you can keep those metal shavings out of your clutches and your limited slip. Put that in. Now we'll fill it up. Obviously, if you know what you're doing, you could fill it up sideways before you install it in the car, or just install it in the car. I've done it a bunch of times, so I know how many goes in.
You already know, right?
That's it.
Are there supposed to be like rubber pieces down there?
Yeah. This way, let's just do it.
This is going back in the subframe. Everything's removed back here. So now we kind of got it lined up. It's hot. Look at that sun. It's crazy. So we're working indoors with our little fan run. Diff is going back into the cage, into the subframe. A few more steps.
A little sweaty right now, guys, again, but we're almost there. We're gonna bolt it up.
Yo,
We've got the rev shift.
the sun and heat coming out that door.
It's crazy.
It's crazy, bro.
So we got the coilover adjustments on, so we can slide it in like this.
Yep.
We got our lower control arms, upper control arms. They're all loose. We get it in the car. We'll torque them down in the car with spring tension on them.
Okay.
The right height as well.
So.
And, then we'll show you the X-brace and all of it going together now.
Yeah, everything we stripped it back. We had to strip
all the
it
hard
back.
work, the chassis work, this rethreading and tapping of the upper strut mount, upper subframe mounts, You know, the strut towers, Jay did all the strut tower work and drilling of them to align them.
Too fat. I guess that's the last. Alright guys, it's hot. We're working on here, Pete's here, and
Rear end's almost ready to go in.
the rear end is almost ready.
Got the sway bar end links, new ones on there, new sway bar bushings. The rear end's all bolted in with new hardware, nothing reused,
You know,
all clean, detail painted up. That's it, ready to go in. Project's
Just-
getting closer and closer.
just a couple more minutes, and the diff is gonna be underneath my car. So this is a big, monumental day. We took the time to.
Finally, you see the sweat coming off my face.
A
Lot of it.
Yeah, this guy is water chakra. Here you go. You see it, guys. The master himself.
We're here, everything's all assembled again. We got the sway bar in, bushings and end links. Everything's all mounted up the way it's supposed to be. M3. Everything's painted, inner bushings. We told you about that. Go to the link in the description below, and you can go back and watch the videos. We show you how to install all these control arm bushings and the subframe bushings and the diff bushings.
Yep.
But now they're all together.
And it looks
This is
amazing.
what the package looks like now, so you know when you start with this car, everything is new. Everything, all the new bolts, all the new bushings. This thing should be fixed in its place and not go anywhere. And then you're gonna see us put in the PureTech Sweden bar just to reinforce that on top of that. And we did the rev shift weld-on plates to the chassis and got that all done in there. Yeah. So now this is the final piece. We're gonna marry them all together, and you'll see what it looks like when we're done.
Yep, we're in the bottom of the car. You got it mounted up on a jack. A little bit more. Oh, watch that. Take that off, Pete. Yep. Go ahead. You can go a little bit forward, and you can start jacking whenever you're ready. So just come down here.
You gotta hold it so it doesn't, because it's gonna want to dance for freaking crocodile.
Oh. Yeah. I'm gonna pause this. Let me pause this video. Let me help. I need two hands. Hold on, guys. You'll see it. You'll see it. M3. Some slight fabrications.
Find out when we got our rear end, we didn't get the M3 brace that goes for the front bushings. So for temporary, we took the 330 when we cut the centerpiece out, because that actually hits the diff. We need these really big washers to hold the bushings up. So for now, it's fine. We modified our own. We made our own big washers that are OEM. And we'll put them up there. Still BMW.
Yeah, technically.
Still BMW.
It's almost final reassembly. We got all the carpets kind of mounted up in its position. We're gonna take it out slightly. X-bar is gonna go in. We're gonna mount this thing, secure it. Then we'll throw the rugs over it. But it's almost there, guys. You want to change the color, fabric paint. This is the one you want to go with, the duplicate color, vinyl and fabric. This looks wonderful. This used to be gray, like this. I ran right now, so I couldn't do this, so I wasn't gonna half-ass it. So I'll get a new one. But
yeah, so if you want to see Jay, all his tips in the description are in the link below.
Yep.
So you can see how the PureTech bar goes in, how he cut all the panels, painted them, did all the drilling of the holes of the carpets, and also the grommets and stuff that he got to make it a final trim piece so that it trims up nice with the carpet.
Yeah, you see, look at these cuts. It just looks like it's part of the vehicle.
Let's show him what it's going to look like completed right now.
Yeah, let's get this done. It's impacting it right now. Let's see yep, it's pulling through. Yes. There you go, guys. Almost there. Now we can bolt it up from the top and secure the brace. Get the X bars installed, guys. You can see the nuts in, bolts are in, both sides. And it's crazy because
everything lines up really good.
Before, when we just tested it on, before we did the cracks, we couldn't no, and we was having an issue with putting this shit on,
lining it up,
and it didn't line up properly. We had to force the bolt through, and that was before we welded. So that means that when you welded these things, we got it pretty straightened out. So that's what I'm saying. That was everything lined up easily. So one step closer. Rear end is in there. A couple more pieces to it. Doing what we do best to take our bushings.
Burning them up, doing a little campfire. I know you guys don't complain to me about burning the bushings.
Looks kind of like a smiley face. Smile. Well, he already popped the cylinder that was inside. We're just watching the fire burn.
That's it.
We'll clean it up. We'll touch up the paint. We have brand new bushings on that table. And you don't see that. We're determined. We're determined to finish the mess in E46. Legend of Speed's official first European build for raffle. I think we're going to do with this one. Maybe it depends. If it's too good, we're just going to keep it. Because we're hoarders. Pete. We got one bushing out. Got the red shift bushings in. He's putting the alignment plates on. One last bushing that we had to replace there. As you can see, rev shift. Both done. We're outside in the backyard. Cars inside. We're getting it done. It's almost there. I love these bushings, man. They say rev shift on there. They're for E36 and E46 trailing arms. Yeah. So they're done. Kids are just bouncing around. Gonna get these in the car. M3 rear end is definitely on here with some extra add-ons. Just about ready to get this mounted on. It is hot. I am tired. I think this is gonna wrap up the video, guys. I don't think I have it in me to finish both of them today, but I'm gonna try to finish this one. I just get it up on there. I'm shot. This is gonna wrap up the video. Thank you for watching. We got the X-Bar finally mounted in its position where it's never gonna be moving again. We have the M3 rear end installed. Couple of fabrications. Since, you know, moving from a 330i diff to an M3 diff, we needed to cut off this piece so we can use the mounting locations to hold up the subframe, because obviously this is too small. It was crashing with the diff and it was not working, so we just cut it, put it on there, and it worked fine. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, hit us up with a comment, let us know anything you need to know. We'll be working on the Impala shortly, and now it's time to spend some time with the kids. Thanks, guys.